I want to talk first about something you just mentioned, data collection, right? Because we hear from everyone they do scans. But that's something that's interesting at Coalition. When we talk about what we do, we don't say we do scans. We do data collection. And that means collecting a lot more than just scanning data at one point in time. It means continuous scans. It means us having honeypots, machines we put on the internet that appear to be vulnerable, appear to be running old software that is used by our policyholders so that we can understand attacker behavior against it. This one on screen right now being the perfect example. We had our honeypots that were faking that they were running MoveIt, and we actually saw people scanning for MoveIt 6 months before the vulnerability and the large ransomware set of events happened. And this gave us a heads up that had nothing to do with scanning data, it had to do with our honeypot data. Then there's data leaks data. There's even things like commentary on Glassdoor and LinkedIn, like when employees are unhappy about a company. There's lots of different pieces of data that need to be collected for cyber to be underwritten properly. And that has to do with the complexity of cyber, the dynamism of cyber, but also the large spectrum of potential threats that exist in cyber. It can go from a company having a software that's vulnerable and an attacker exploiting a vulnerability to insider threats and someone on purpose or by mistake leaking a link, or a laptop being stolen from the back of a car that happened to have all the passwords for the company. There are lots of different types of threats in cyber, and therefore you need to have lots of different types of data and defenses against those as well. Also, collecting all of this data allows us to do two things. One, by collecting it in real time, it allows us to understand what is happening today and test signals that we have today. So, for example, we can understand trends like, hey, this technology is being attacked today versus this other technology that's being attacked tomorrow, how it's being attacked. And by the way, what are attackers doing after they compromise a machine? Are they deploying a crypto miner? Are they trying to deploy ransomware? Are they trying to steal data? Understanding not only the technology stack of the companies, but attacker behavior is a critical part of data collection. The other thing that's super interesting as well is Coalition collects this historically. And how that is important is because we can observe these changes in behavior. So it's not necessarily about, hey, the company is running, not just about the company running software from X time. It's interesting for us to observe the changes in pattern. When a new version of a software comes out, how fast is this company adopting and updating and patching? What versions are exposed on the internet of this new vulnerability that just came out? There's lots and lots of context that we can get and useful information for underwriting from continuous data collection.